as you guys try to move out of this losing piece, what does it have to start on the defensive end of the floor, knowing that offense will eventually come around?
I think so. I think that's just kind of how basketball works. We're all talented players. We need to trust that. We have a great team. We have a loaded roster. We have depth. I think we have guys that have had success in this league as well and on different teams. So I think it's just about trusting that no matter the day, the look, the game plan, and even sometimes it not being our particular individual day, I think the bigger picture of it being about us, the team, winning, and then knowing that it's going to come around in the back end. I think it's a long season, and to micromanage each game is going to be tough. So I think thinking long picture, but having a sense of urgency to each day is important.
Julia's talked a little bit about being indecisive in some of those moments. Is that about just players really feeling comfortable with each other?
Yes, and just also at the same time, we can't worry about not making mistakes. I think there's times in parts of the game where we might have like a few bad possessions, so we're like, like we really gotta tighten it up, or I gotta quote unquote be perfect from here. Like it's just about like understanding that it's gonna come with the game. Teams are gonna have their days. We're gonna have our days more so than we're not, and just trusting the work, trusting what we do as individuals and as a team, knowing that it's going to come. And I think in those times, that's where indecision can hurt us. And I think we're just too good of basketball players to have that indecision.
When you look at the shots kind of not falling as they did earlier in the year, not just for you, but for, I mean for the team, it's these last three games. Is it just kind of a? You guys feel like you're getting the same kind of shots and they're just not falling for this small period of time?
I mean, yeah, it's just about like, again, like that's how things are going to go. You're going to get good looks, and sometimes you're just not going to make them. But there's definitely a lot of positives to look at. The fact that, you know, we're getting good looks. Like, that's a win. And we got to stick to that and trust that and know that it can only be so long in this long season that we're going to worry about misses. You know, there's 70 games left. And so for us, it's about just making sure each and every game we're where we need to be for the next game, where we need to be for when it matters. You know, can't wait till then to make it okay and to worry about all that stuff. That's how I feel.
Do you think it's consistency is a big, not a problem, but like you look at the first quarter numbers, you guys have been really good. Second quarter numbers has been a drop off. Is it just about getting 48 full minutes together, kind of as a team?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the basketball game is 48 minutes. You know, very rarely are you going to be perfect each 48, but the input and what we're doing, I think we got to live with losing or not playing as well because shots aren't falling and not self-inflicted mistakes, defensive errors, game plan mistakes, and so forth.